Hello, Dungeon Boys. And yeah, there you go. I'll
Perfect.
pass it back
Oh,
to you.
right. Well, let's do, since we can, let's introduce ourselves and our characters. And we will start off with Maddie.
Hi, I'm Molly B. I play Maddie. She is a quiet, very afraid of authority little girl with red hair. And she's got a little ferret named Ori who glows. Gideon.
Oh god. Okay. I was typing. It's fine. Gideon. Oh, I'm Saint. I play Gideon, who's a Weasley. Also red hair. No relation, maybe. I don't know. I'm not paying that much attention. Gideon is less interested in the school and more interested in how the school can get her more animals and friends. Mostly animal friends. But the people are kind of fine, too, for the most part. The classes are boring, but that's fine. It's fine.
That's fine.
Emelia.
Hi, I'm Annie. I play Emelia Beckett. She looks like she could be related to Harry, but she's really not. She has a cute little owl named Winston. He is the bestest boy, and he might have a girlfriend or boyfriend. We don't know how he goes yet.
What can you
Eva.
dos?
Hi, sorry, I was organizing stuff.
Nerd.
I am-
That's very Ava.
It's very Ava. Hi, that's Ava. So my name is Mariana. I play Ava Harper. Why does it say Harry still?
I don't know.
It's meant to say Ava Harper.
I know. Let me change that again.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know why it still says
she's a
Harris.
nerd. She's a nerdy nerd, and she is trying to bribe the house elves
There we
to
go.
cook her favorite meals right now. At the same time as trying to figure out what's happening with what's coming out on the news. Where is Gideon? I was trying to put Gideon up.
What? I'm right
I-
here.
Did have Gideon. I thought I did. Well, I'll do it again. That button there.
Yeah, I thought it existed.
There you go.
I
Did
don't
that not work?
see me. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, something's opening.
I'm hitting show to players.
I think you're just opening my character sheet.
No. Let's try this.
It's fine. Gideon just looks like a slightly different version of Maddie.
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
And in
Oh,
Slytherin.
here we go.
Try that
Yeah,
one.
there she is.
Hello.
It was only shared
Yeah.
to you at one point for some reason.
Yeah, we've got.
There we go. Look how cute they are.
They
Girl
are.
gang.
We are.
Girl
Yeah.
gang.
We got the girl gang today.
Girls' night with Brandon. I'm
Yep.
sure that's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I am pretty sure that
I can deal.
we have the best people here. I'm joking.
I don't think you could deal if this was like if it was actually like these 11-year-olds. My mom
Yeah.
told me once. My mom has 5 sons and 2 daughters. Right? She told me once that either of the 2 girls were worse than all 5 boys combined.
Yeah, I can
Girls are
believe that.
terrible.
I can believe that. But I am capable
weight,
of.
so it's
I am
fine.
capable of getting angry and yelling. I just don't do it that often.
I feel
I
like
can imagine you doing that.
No.
I feel like it's just that boys are more easily entertained. I think we
True.
just need more attention.
Yeah.
So anyway, watch us on Twitch. We need attention. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're the ones here, obviously.
And don't worry, they are getting lots of attention today.
That sounded vaguely threatening, but okay.
Little handsy.
Should I be concerned?
Oh no, terrible.
We'll figure it out.
Use different words.
So I need everyone to roll me initiative to see where we start off with this. Oh, let's actually, we'll do that. Then we'll do our recap. Because we have an Ava doing our recap today.
I got a 6.
Maddie, pick a number 1 through 6.
4.
4.
8. Oh, a 6 for Ava.
Come on, somebody get either a 5. Oh.
10 for Gideon. Wow.
Okay, 6, 8, 10, 12, or 4. You're not allowed to get any other number.
Or a 2. You can get a 2.
No.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. We appreciate it. It works.
That's true. There is a 4 there.
Yeah. What's
Oh,
our
that doesn't
initiative?
count for this, but
I got 11.
Yeah.
oh, you ruined it.
All
I
right.
did.
Perfect. Well, that's not the best initiative, but it doesn't really matter because it's not combat. So,
That's the spirit.
can I have a recap, please, from Ava?
How? I'll think about it. Right. So, session 9 last time. Well, we had a lot going on last session, so I'll just hit the most important points. Ava and Emelia hit up the library to find some books. Ava got one about Lucius Malfoy as the head of the Board of Governors, and Emelia was looking for books about her family's history and found a section from the early 1600s with books on witches that piqued an interest. Gideon spent some time there doing homework with Rose before heading back to her dorm to see what it was that Uncle George had given her. Alonso stayed near Scorpius for a bit to make sure he was okay, and if he needed someone to talk to, he was there for him. Seems a lot of people are trying to get on Scorpius's good side. Not a lot more happened for the rest of the night, other than Gideon using her new Weasley wide web to talk to Hermione, and was pretty much told to keep quiet and stay near Albus. Friday morning became a fun day. While everyone was having breakfast, a new student was brought in by Hagrid and was put through the sorting hat ceremony, and was placed in Ravenclaw to the cheers of everyone. Her name was, I don't know how to say her first name again.
Sirius
Greengrass. And it seemed a few people knew of her. Scorpius and Albus came over almost as she sat down and started talking to her. They found out that she was a week late due to being a little sick lately, and that was the same issue as Scorpius's mom, and that Draco and Harry had been working together to find a cure. Then the Daily Prophet and other mail was dropped by a bunch of owls, and everyone went back to wondering about Lucius, while a small few were putting things together about missing children, wands, and pets. From there, it was Transfiguration class with Professor Robert McGonagall, the third, to which no one enjoyed. It seems that they finally hit the hard class, and almost everyone just wanted it to end, mostly Gideon. The rest of the day was a lot of our students running here and there. Ava and Alonso waited outside the headmaster's office while the Board of Governors were discussing if the magical pet area was to be approved so that they could talk to Minerva. Gideon talked to Ginny with her new toy and was told her theories were indeed correct and to try to keep it quiet, then grabbed some burgers and went to check on Teddy. Emelia was neck deep into her new book and ignored everything going on around her. Come evening, Ava and Alonso were finally allowed to enter and talk to Minerva, along with half of the board that stayed, and were indeed also informed that their theory was correct. With a good perception, they saw the magical quill that wrote the names of young wizards and witches was missing, and put everything together. Harry told them to stay near James and not tell anyone. Alonso ignored that and told Gideon once he found her. They talked and came to the conclusion that someone has started their own school somewhere, and that dark things are afoot, so they headed to bed. Ava and Emelia got to know Sarah's a little more, and that she has a blood maledict curse, and that lots of people are looking into it. Come morning, the yearly Hogs flu hit, and Ava and Alonso failed their Conseil session.
Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Words are hard, okay?
Say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Yeah, I know. I type a lot too. Perfect. Thank you. So yeah, the yearly Hogs flu has hit the school. How many students it has affected, we shall see. So, going by initiative, looks like Ravenclaws are first today. So, Emelia, you are poked and prodded awake by your pet. Like he's trying to almost snuggle and try and like get you out of bed. And it's fairly early. He's just like poking you constantly, poking. Give me a perception check.
That's a D20.
It is a D20.
That is a nat 20 for
Okay.
21.
You hear the sounds of the students in your dorm room. A lot of them are coughing, a lot of them are sneezing, a lot of them sound a little in pain.
Ugh.
What do you want to do?
Hide under my blanket.
Okay. Yeah, you pretty much just constantly, that's all you're hearing is just a lot of coughing and sneezing and a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to hear what's going on? Are you all sick?
I'm dying.
You feel like crap, yeah. Nothing major yet. It's just you feel like you have the flu, but it's something maybe a little weirder. Yeah, you're not too sure what it is for Ava. But you do have Sirius is walking up and around, and obviously, weirdly enough, the one who is always sick didn't get sick. She's just checking on everyone. And Emelia, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Winston woke me up.
Okay. Everyone else here is sick. We need to go get help.
Yeah.
Quickly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amelia will get dressed and rush to the infirmary.
Okay. By the time you leave just the dorm and get into the common area, you are going to be bombarded with a lot more sick people. Looks like a few are in the dorm rooms that are wherever they fell asleep. Some tried to crawl out. People are pretty bad. You are going to see the head of Ravenclaw House, Professor Phileas Flitwick, there, and he's just going to go, "Oh, good. Are you guys okay?"
Yep.
You're good?
Yep.
Sirius is just going to say, yeah, the rest of the girls up there are pretty bad too. I'll go check on the second and third, everyone else. She's just going to go up the stairs and check on the rest of them. There's not a lot of people in here. Like maybe you have like roughly, I think it's like 250 students per house total. You're only seeing maybe a handful. Like maybe 20 out of all them. Most of them are the same as you, just waking up, not too sure what's going on. Professor Flitwick is going to basically just say, "I need a volunteer, please."
Sure.
First year. Well, sure. Okay. Right. I need you to go to the matron Longbottom, please. Hit up the infirmary. He's going to you're going to see him hand you a list eventually. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a list of all the students that are sick in Ravenclaw House. And now, are you good at writing?
Yeah.
Good. You've been doing great in class. Get a quill, get some paper. I need you to document all of this for me. We need this for the school records. If you could do that, and come with me for a sec. He's going to take you into a little corner. He's going to say, "Can you cover your ears and close your eyes for a second?" Perfect. It's basically close your eyes, cover your ears. You're gonna feel something weird he's gonna do, and you're gonna notice you get a little warm, and after 6 seconds passed, he's gonna tap you on the shoulder, give you a thumbs up, and he's gonna hand you something that kind of looks like a tuning fork.
Okay.
All right, so while you're out and looking around and copying things down, can you repeat after me, please? Bring out your wand. Actually, no, I think the tuning fork will work. Hominum revelio.
Hominum revelio?
Yeah. Say it a few more times for me, and hold the tuning fork.
She'll like stare at it, like all awkward and weird and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hominum revelio.
Beautiful.
Hominum revelio. And
While
then she'll,
you're
like,
out,
just start saying it under her breath like the whole time.
okay. While you're out walking around, I need you to walk around the school for me. I need you to locate. This thing is attuned to whatever sickness is going on. I need you to find the source of the sickness. This will help you. It will start humming when you're in the right direction.
Okay.
Okay? So give this list to the matron, and then just start walking around the school. The thing I did for you, though, don't tell anyone. You'll be able to enter the other dorm rooms. Okay?
Do I
And he's
need
gonna.
to?
Yeah, if the source is one of
Oh,
us,
with the
if it
thing.
is, yeah, if it's a student, we need to find it. Okay. The other thing is, he's going to show you a little mirror. You're going to look like him for a bit. This is just so you can walk around, and most people know I'm a little. What's the word they say? Strange. They won't question it if I'm walking around with a tuning fork, but I got to deal with all these guys. Okay?
Okay.
So
Look
check
like
all the
who-
other.
Who is this again?
Professor
Flitwick.
Flitwick.
Oh, okay.
Your charms professor.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
slept
You
through that
big
class. I don't
silly
remember.
11-year-old children to pretend
Yeah.
to be him.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's going to be a little weird. So yeah, if you can find the source, I'll let you keep the tuning fork.
Okay.
The spell is
I'll
pretty
try.
much locate person, but it's going to be locate disease for the most part.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright, I will go to the infirmary first with the list.
Perfect.
And then,
Excellent.
like, halfway there, I'll be like, do I tell the nurse lady?
I'll leave that up to you. All right. Ava, you feel like crap.
Yeah.
What's going through your head as you are sick?
I hate England. Scotland, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I never got sick like this at home. I love my parents. I feel like she's a little bit over dramatic.
Yeah. Okay.
I want nice soup.
Well, eventually your... Who do I have?
It's okay, I was over dramatic when I had COVID.
I have always been the opposite. I could be dying, nobody can tell until I
Yeah.
pass
I
out.
was just sad I couldn't be around people.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
I
That
have
was the
never
good
experienced
side of
that feeling.
COVID. Yeah, I thought that was the good
Does
side.
not
of
happen.
COVID.
I can stay home and do
Usually-
nothing? Woohoo!
Usually I'm cool with staying in my room all day, but it's the fact that I couldn't go, like, love on my family
Oh,
that
yes.
really got to
Oh.
me.
I have no one to love on to, so it's fine.
I live with two of them. I just wanted to stay in my room.
No thanks.
Yeah, that was the good part of COVID, I think.
Yeah. Well, eventually, your fifth-year head girl, Cindy Gale, is going to wander into the first years with you. You do have Danny Thomas, Melody Folly, and Clara Flamel still with you, and she's going to try and cheer you guys up. She's just going to walk around at each of you and just, like, pretty much just make sure you're not getting worse. How are you guys? Ava, you good? Can I get you anything? Do you need any stories to cheer you up?
What did he say?
Do you need any stories to help cheer you up or anything?
I want books, yes.
Books. You want me to read? You're sick and you want me to read you a book?
If I was sick and someone asked me if I wanted them to tell me stories, I think I would punch them.
No, I would be happy.
This is true.
No, I don't want you reading me stories when I'm dying. What is this?
Well,
Like, leave the books and go away.
No, Ava likes that. She's like, yes, read my books. We're reading you.
Okay. Any particular one?
That one. I haven't read that one. She
Okay.
points to like a random one.
All right.
That her mom gave her.
Okay.
So they're like Muggle books,
Beautiful.
Muggle storybooks.
Okay. All right. She's just going to look and go, I was going to tell you all about Quidditch next week, but we can go with this too. Sure.
I don't know what Quidditch is. I don't care.
That's fine. Most people like the Quidditch stories, and we got a pretty good team this year. But I will read you your book.
You can tell me what Quidditch is. I'm curious now.
You don't know what Quidditch is?
No,
Weird.
I've heard it before, but I don't know.
It's one of the best sports going.
I don't like sports. You didn't like why?
Fine. Well, Quidditch is a game played by 2 teams of 7 people. There's 3 chasers, 2 beaters, a keeper, and a seeker. It involves 4 balls, a quaffle, 2 bludgers, and a little golden snitch. The keeper.
People throw balls at each other. I don't like that game.
They don't throw; they hit them with a nice big piece of wood. It's quite fun.
At you?
At whoever is the chasers, yeah, and the beaters, and well, pretty much everyone, yeah. It's quite fun,
That's allowed?
and it's done on a broom.
That sounds like a nightmare.
She's gonna pretty much go over the Quidditch history for you instead of reading your book because you did ask her a question.
Yeah, that's fine. She'll let her speak and she'll just be mortified.
Yeah.
She's like, that's allowed? You can break bones? What are you doing?
People do that for fun?
Yeah, and she's mostly gonna praise Ravenclaw's keeper, Molly Weasley II.
Ooh.
Yep. All right. That leaves us with Maddie. Maddie, you wake up. I will move. I should have moved us over to that one, but I'll move us over to Hufflepuff. Dormitory. All right. Maddie, you wake up semi-feeling like crap.
She's just like groaning. Why do my limbs feel floppy?
But for some weird reason, you just shake it off a little. You still feel bad, but not bad. Not you hear the sounds of 2 of your other students really sick across from you. And you're going to have little Allison Finnegan come over to you and go, "Are you good? Are you okay?"
I think I just need tea.
Just need tea. Oh, okay. I just realized I should do Gideon, but oh well. Sorry, I wrote that down wrong. I put you 2 guys backwards. Tea.
Gideon's
I can get you
feeling
tea.
I was like, that leaves Maddie. I was like, where am I?
I know. Sorry. Because I did two of them at the same time.
It's fine.
Screwed my brain up. Allison's just going to shake you and go, if you're feeling up to it, these guys are sick. We need to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I can do that.
Beautiful. Do you need help getting dressed, or are you good?
I think I can dress myself, thank you.
All right. Yeah, she is basically going to do the same thing before, and she's just going to wait, watch, and say, common room, let's figure out what's going on. You guys are met by your head, Professor Susan Bones. You would be able to tell that it seems like most of the Hufflepuffs are doing a little not bad. There's most of your, it's mostly hitting the first, second, and third year students. Everyone else from there are pretty much, the common room's fairly full right now. Doesn't seem to hit the Hufflepuffs that bad.
It's all tea.
Yeah, I rolled to see who got it worse, and it was not the Hufflepuffs. Well, most people are going around. You're going to see your Professor Bones put her hand up and just go, everybody, we go through this every year, we'll be fine. Unfortunately, we don't have a big stock of the Pepper Up potion in, so we're going to have to brew it. Now, she's going to look, Allison, I need you to go, come here. And I need a volunteer to go with Allison, please. She's a little, what's the word you use? Dad calls it, I space out. Yes, that's the word. Oh,
I can go.
Okay. You're okay? You feel good?
Yeah, the tea helps.
Right.
She just chugs the rest of it.
Okay. You look like you should be in bed. But
I'm fine.
okay. Right. Well, Allison. She's going to hand her a little list and go, Professor Kowalski's going to we need to make a big batch of potion for all the students, because apparently we don't have a lot. Now, your dad has something we need. So, I need you to go get Professor Aberforth, and I need you to go to your dad's inn, to Aberforth's inn, and get us a lot of gilly water. I think he's the quickest local source. So if you two could go get Aberforth and then go with him to your dad's place, because you're going to need quite a few kegs. It's weirdly enough part of the brewing process to have alcohol in there for kids. I don't get it. So, and while you're there, tell Fox to go to see Kowalski in the potions lab. For some reason, Professor Kowalski said it's needed. So, if you guys could do that, that'd be great.
Maddie's taking notes. Okay.
Allison's just going to go, I get to see Dad again. Great. This time in the morning, he is probably not awake. And it's a long trip to Hogsmeade. Okay, well, sure. So you and Allison are going to go find Professor Aberforth. You eventually find him, and he is going to just look at the two of you. You're going to see Fox in the corner. He's just going to look at Fox and go, just potions lab. Fox, you're going to just notice, just kind of looks at him, looks at the door, looks at him, looks at you guys, and then just flies away. It's like, right. Okay. Professor Aberforth's just going to look at it and go, flu? Great.
Yeah, I hand him a list.
We're going to go the shortcut way. Allison already knows it, but try not to use it too often. You're not supposed to. He's just
Maddie
looking at
just
you.
goes,
Okay. Eventually, it's a long walk from where you guys are to where you got to go. He's going to take you to the Room of Requirement and through a secret passage into Hogsmeade to his inn.
Whoa.
So he's basically, you're going to go into the room requirement, and there's just going to be like an odd, just pictureless frame show up that he's going to open, and it's just going to be one long straight tunnel. And eventually you hit his inn. I don't know if I have that inn. I thought I did. I have Hogsmeade. I do. Is this it? It's close. But I'll save that for when you guys actually hit Hogsmeade. Alright. So that is what you're going to be doing for a bit. Because that will take a good hour or so. Gideon. I will move over to the Slytherin dorm. There's only 2 of you that are female. The rest are all guys. You wake up to your otter kind of sleeping on your head, and then realizes something's a little off, and he's just going to start doing, like, jumping on your head.
What?
Mm.
Why? What?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Blam. Perception.
Yeah.
I can't do math today. 17.
17. You're going to hear a little bit of squirming coming from the bed next to you, your only other person in here. Looks like Sophia's not feeling that great. And you're going to hear signs of a lot of more people really doing bad. You're just going to hear a lot of, like, above you is, like, second-year students, third-year students. It seems like there's a lot of people coughing, screaming, and, yeah. Looks like something's going on with the Slytherins.
I go and I double check my snack box supplies from Uncle George and make sure they didn't somehow get into the common area.
Still there.
I have them all. Okay, this isn't on me. That's fine. And put them
Nope.
away.
Nope.
Just in case.
Sophia is currently hugging her guitar and just randomly strumming it in under her covers.
Okay. Andy, what's happening? What's going on? What are we doing?
You're going to notice him look at you, look at the entrance of your dorm, and you're going to see a cat.
Ooh.
Mr. Eleganto, staring at you. And then he, like, gets up, turns, and kind of, like, starts walking backwards.
Okay, I've met that cat. I'm supposed to follow it. Okay, I follow the cat.
Okay. In your dorm
with
room.
Andy. I take Andy
Yeah.
with me.
Okay. When you hit the main dorm room, I'll move you over to that. I don't have anyone here, but that's fine. I think everybody's mostly... There's a few people there. It's pretty much empty. But you do hear signs of a lot of, like, coming upstairs from the men's dorms and even the rest of the girls. It seems to be like you're one of the few people that are still maybe not sick.
Is anyone down here?
Just you.
Oh.
And the only other person you eventually notice coming down from the men's dorm is your potions professor and head of Slytherin House, Jacob Kowalski.
Oh.
Gideon. Wow. Hi. Odd enough that you're the only person not sick. Some sort of hog's flu has hit these students. I'm not too sure how. Usually it's first years, maybe it hits the second years, but it's pretty much hit everybody in Slytherin House, and I don't know how or why.
Okay.
So, how about you and I have a little bit of fun today? Do you want to help me gather some materials and brew a potion?
Can I
I
bring
can.
Andy?
Sure.
Yes.
Normally they're not allowed.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. You're gonna notice Mr. Eleganto literally walk up to him, put his paw up on him, and just point back to himself, and then point to you.
I take the cat.
Is he yours?
No, it's Alonso's. He must be sick.
They have a. We don't want to go into that room. Nope.
In general, no.
No.
Especially now, yeah.
No. I've asked a couple house elves to deal with the cleanup. So.
Okay.
I mean, boys, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in the boys' door. That place is probably gross in general.
So, I've already talked
hold
to.
on. I go back upstairs. I grab my backpack and I stick Andy in it. And I go downstairs and I grab Mr. Eleganto and I stick him in the backpack with Andy.
He won't let you touch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm walking. Thank you.
Okay, never mind. I think he's just gonna follow us. I don't know what to do with that.
As long as he doesn't get any hair in the potion, we'll be fine.
What would that do?
I don't know, but I don't really think we should find out. Now, are you up to a little bit of travel today?
Okay.
Perfect.
How much experience does this professor have? Because that was just basically an invitation for Gideon to try it out.
He's seen you guys brew before. You guys made him help you with something. He knows you're semi-capable.
He did help us with the giggle potion.
Yes. So, yeah. If you want, what are your surface thoughts right now?
Gideon's?
Yep.
I don't know. She's a little bit thinking about it.
Okay.
But not in a, like, gonna do it way. More of a, like, I bet it would be funny. But if this many people are sick, she's not, like...
Yeah.
Because if we're making, like, a big batch of it or something, then she wouldn't do it. If it was, like, individual portions, like, maybe on one person. But not on the whole school.
Perfect. All right. So I have to get a whole bunch of stuff ready, but I don't. I have a bunch of dried ingredients. I need fresh, I think, for this because I'm doing a big batch. So we're doing something called pepper up potion today. It takes a lot of ingredients for something this size for the amount of students. I'm thinking it's half the school right now that are sick. Shouldn't hit that many, so I don't know what's going on. We have a few people looking into it. If you come across someone who's what did he say? If you see Professor Flitwick walking around with a tuning fork of some sort, it's something he came up with. If it's not him, just ignore him.
If
Anyway.
I see Professor Flitwick and it's not him, ignore him.
Yeah, that's pretty much the best I got out of him. Just go with it. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Here's a list. I need you to go see Neville up in the gardens and give him this list and help him pick out a few things. And then from there, I'm gonna need you to go find Luna.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I am going to put a couple things in here for you.
What am I getting from Luna?
So Luna, she's got a lovely set of magical bees. We need some honey. It's mostly for flavor. But we need some mandrake root, some peppermint leaves, some ginger root, and some echinacea blossoms from...
Do I need to be writing that down?
He handed you a list.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just typed it out for you.
Okay.
And then from there, I got someone getting the gilly water. Eventually, if you get that done, I'm going to partner you up with Hagrid. We need a unicorn hair. I don't have any. I'd rather have fresh. I have mostly old.
Going into the forest.
I've already sent word for him to bring one close if he can, or find one.
Enough.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. So that's not my specialty. And then last but not least, the last ingredient is some crushed moonstone from Professor Trelawney. But she's not coming in of her... We call it a cave. So, if you could do that, that'd be great. Meet me in the potions lab with whenever you get it all.
Okie dokie.
You good?
Okay.
I'm gonna insight check that.
First.
Are you good? Because that was a 19.
Unicorn!
Yeah, that's pretty much. Okay.
Gideon stopped listening. Gideon's still thinking about unicorns.
Yeah.
Gideon, I have the information.
I know.
Trelawney
Yes.
for the last ingredient in her cave or wherever she is.
Okay.
But like unicorn.
Yeah. If you find anyone walking around that doesn't look sick and can help you, by all means, tag them along.
Okay, Professor. What does
Yes.
this actually do? What did it? What's happening? Like, I
Well,
know everyone's sick, but what's...
yeah, we're making a... this is more of a homebrew of mine to try and get everybody not sick. There's a few odder varieties of this potion. It was created a while ago. Like, this version that I'm using... Yeah, I did. This version was discovered by someone named Glover Hipworth a couple centuries
That's a
ago.
dumb name.
Well, he was an oddball. Like most potions masters. Potion teachers. Yes.
Okay.
So, quickly would be great.
Okay.
There's some house points in this for you if you can get it done quickly and professionally.
Okay.
Let's start with quickly.
Okay. That I think I can do.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I'll go rushing off.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that Hogwarts continues to be as low security and as much like we don't care about the children. We just put them to work. They sort themselves out. It's fine.
They gotta learn somehow.
Go sneak into a bar. Bye.
Yeah, right.
At least you have an adult.
They didn't even say not to do it. They said don't do it often.
Right. I was like,
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
Hogwarts. No wonder when like we all love Hogwarts. You can just do whatever the fuck you want.
They're just doing shit. Yeah, like...
As long as you're not caught, it is a school, just like any other school.
Oh no, really not.
So, am I going to Neville for the first
Neville first.
ingredients?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, Neville first. Beautiful. Okay. Like I told you, it was going to be silly fun today.
Yay!
All right, back up to Amelia. All
Perfect
right.
timing.
I know, I've seen that. I would like some investigation rolls for me, please, with your tuning fork. And tell me where you are after... we don't need to go to the matron, you're up, you're down. That's nice and quick. I would like to... Where are you going to look first? What would be your main thoughts?
My first thought would be the kitchen,
Okay.
and then I'll go from the kitchen to Hufflepuff.
Okay.
Well, hopefully, because that's a 7.
So 7 investigation in the kitchen. Using the spell that you were taught, nothing happens with the tuning fork. You don't really notice. There's no different change other than the fact that you're going to notice the house elves are up early, and instead of the normal breakfast, they are all making pretty much just like, it's almost like just chicken noodle soup for everybody. Yeah. You're going to see there's probably 100 of them in there working, and they're just going to look at you with the fork and go, Professor, are you okay? Are you good? Do you need anything?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. You look a little taller.
It's my boots.
Okay. Right. Well, we'll have this up and going in probably another 20 minutes, and we'll start giving it to the students.
Thank you.
All right. Most of them are just looking at you weird because you are quite taller than he is. They should be. It's like, okay, bye.
I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay. On the note that he gave you is the current passwords and how to get into each dorm room.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So as you go to the Hufflepuff area for the first time, it's a little strange for you, but give me a performance roll to see how well you tap the barrels for me.
Okay. Oh God, that's gonna be terrible. 9.
9. At first, it just doesn't. Nothing seems to happen. The door doesn't open. The paper says, "Do this." That's all it says. Stand here. Do this. But nothing seems to happen for you. And then eventually, you're just going to have the door open, and one of the older students look and go, "Oh, hi, Professor. I got a notice that somebody was at the door. Are you coming in?"
Yeah.
Right. They're looking at you strange, too. It's like, did you get taller? He didn't think of changing. It's the boots. Okay.
Boots.
Right. Because he's only 3 feet.
Flitwick is actually really into fashion right now.
Yep. Okay.
Imagine them looking at your boots and there's actually no heel.
Yeah, there's... Yeah.
Or there's a huge heel.
Yeah. It is the weekend.
Look.
Okay.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Go,
I don't
Captain.
even know if he wears.
He would probably just
Wears
strap
stilettos
books
on
to
the
the
weekend.
bottoms of his feet. Yeah.
True.
Or just float.
He's saying he would walk on books. I think no.
In the actual movie, if you notice in the classroom, he has
He does
stacks of
stand on a
books.
pile.
Yeah.
He does. I know.
Yeah.
It's his way of getting around. Give me another investigation for the Hufflepuff room, please.
Oh, please, so much better. That is so much better. That is a 19.
19. You use the tuning fork just like it's yours, almost. You're getting the hang of it. Nothing piques your interest here. Yep. But you will be able to at least fill in your notes on how many students are sick, who's there, who's not, and all that. Perfect. Ava, can I have another con save, please?
Ooh, dice. Yeah.
Since you're the only one sick and it's been a bit.
The Constitution. That's a 13.
13. 13. You seem to be feeling a little bit better after a couple hours of just sitting in bed doing nothing and having been told all more information about Quidditch than you probably ever wanted to know.
Yeah,
She's
she's like
tortured into feeling better.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she got terrified into getting better.
If she doesn't actually feel better, she just wants to leave this conversation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Eventually she's going to look at you and go, do you feel like getting up and trying to walk around a little?
Let me actually just do something.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I think I'll just stay. I'm not feeling so good. I think I'll just stay in bed reading.
Okay, as long as you're sure. I will go check on the other students. But if you need anything, just holler.
Okay. She literally will use this excuse to just stay in bed all day reading.
Okay. What specifically do you want to read? Since you're choosing and you're just going to sit under your covers.
Yeah, I assume I'm probably just gonna. I need to look back at all the books I have.
Sure do.
I would say the one I bought, which was the Fiesta in a Bottle, probably.
Okay. Alright. Just mark down, how long do you want to spend on it?
till someone makes her move.
Okay, perfect. For now, we'll say probably at least a good hour into it. Okay. All right. Gideon. Are you going to hit up Neville first?
That's what I was told, yes.
Beautiful. Yeah, you were
I
told.
am-
Whether or not you're going to, I was leaving that up to you.
I do, and I'm booking it.
Okay, beautiful.
He said house points, I said booking it. Let's go.
All right. By the time you hit up the greenhouses, there's no one else up there. But you've been here a few times before. You know there's 6 different greenhouses, one for each year, pretty much. And then there's a little 7th one off in a corner that pretty much is the do not go in zone. You hear a lot of rustling from inside there.
Given the supplies that I know I'm supposed to be asking for, yes?
Yes.
Can I try and just make a check or a guess on, just for my own curiosity, which level greenhouse I think they would be in?
Yep. Roll me a... just give me an investigation.
Nope. 8.
An 8. Okay. You've heard of a mandrake before. You know it's not in the greenhouse you go in.
Okay. Yeah.
You've heard people talking about it and the fact that they are really, really loud and screaming, and they can sometimes cause your eardrums to erupt and bleed. The ginger root, though, is in your area, and you know that. You haven't really seen the other ones, but you do know the ginger root is in the one you're allowed in.
So we need mandrake root.
Sure do.
Okay. I'm going to assume that's in either a higher level or the dangerous one, because they scream and stuff. But I want to put my backpack with Andy in it and tell him and Mr. Eleganto to wait by the one that probably has the ginger in it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to bring them over if the mandrakes are screaming.
Understood. Okay. Give me
that would probably hurt their little tiny baby ears.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. 23.
Okay. From the 7th greenhouse, you do hear the sound of Neville just yelling, "Nope, nope, dip, stop! This is feeding time. Stop it! Don't make me. Nope, nope. Stupefy!" And then you're gonna see him basically fall out of this building, and then slowly get up and put 7 or 8 locks on it. And he's covered in dirt, he's covered in dust, he's covered in scrapes, and he smells really bad. Like, you can't get near him at all.
Professor?
Gideon? Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Professor Kowalski sent me to get supplies for the potions, because I'm not sick or nothing.
What potion? Sorry, I have been up for 2 hours with this thing. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, everyone's sick. Is the hogs flu?
Oh.
Yeah, he says we need to make a lot of pepper up potion, and he sent me for fresh supplies.
Right. Stay there for 1 second. Don't come close. And you're just gonna see him scourgify everything off himself and eventually get himself clean.
Neat.
Well, yes. My corpse flower is a little hungry this morning and a little out of sorts. Sorry. Well, now.
Okay.
Feeding time with him is a little... Anyway, ingredient list.
Gideon will remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need, mandrake root, and...
Yeah. I got a couple mature, that'll be fine. Yep.
And, peppermint leaves, and ginger root,
Okay.
and ashwagandha blossoms, and that's it from you.
Oh. Sure.
I don't know how to say that word.
Sorry.
Echinacea.
I don't know how to say that.
Echinacea
I don't know
blossoms.
what that is.
Okay. He's gonna. You know where the ginger root is. He's just basically gonna just say, yeah, it's just ginger. There's nothing magical about it. It's good for lots of stuff.
Yeah, he
Grab.
said it's soothing.
Oh. Yes, it does help a little. It's got a little kick to it. How much does he need? He wants
Enough for basically everyone in the school.
Yeah. He's looking at the list. It says he only wants 2 cups worth. He's just gonna start putting a whole bunch of stuff in your bag. That'll work. The peppermint leaves. You see that plant over there?
Okay.
Okay. Have you learned Accio?
Oh god,
think
we haven't
you
played
have.
in so long. I don't.
I know. Have I taught you? I think you've used Mage Hand with him
That's
before.
Mage Hand, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Great time to practice because it's up on the top shelf.
No, not. He's not putting the ingredients in my
Yeah.
backpack. He's putting it in my satchel.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Top shelf.
Yeah.
Give me performance on your Accio because they haven't used it in a while.
Okay. Oh man, I hate performance.
I know. It's a low DC, don't worry.
Don't jinx me. Is it low enough for a 7?
Yeah, I wanted 5 or over. That's fine.
Yay.
Because you've done it before. It's just, it might fall in a little, but you'll be fine. It probably doesn't come directly where you want it to. Maybe like 3 feet in front of you, and he's just going to say, practice more. All right. Now,
Okay.
we're going in the third one for the Echinacea Blossoms and the Mandrake Root. They're all in the same spot. So, when you come in, you're going to see like a lot of little tiny pots with pretty much almost like little feet sticking out of them instead of roots. He's just going to say, just be a little quiet. We have some juvies that are just growing still, but we got a couple mature ones over here. So he's going to pull up. You know what a mandrake looks like. It looks like a very ugly root. He's just going to look at them, look at you and go, they're sleeping, which is good. He's just going to say, open your satchel. And he's just going to literally like just grab them and just throw them in really, really quickly. He's just going to say, those 2 should work for you. Because he only wants them sliced thin. He's looking at the thing. Yeah, you'd be fine. Echinacea Blossoms. He wants 12. Okay. Well, this will be fun for you.
Oh.
He's going to take you over to a little corner that's got like a curtain around it, and he's basically they're almost like a sunflower looking thing, red petals instead of yellow, but it's an actual eyeball in the middle, and they all start looking at you. The blossoms are the eyeballs. We need 12 of them. So he's just going to pick out an eyeball and put it in your satchel. Would you like to help?
Is this hurting them?
No, it'll grow back.
Don't they need their eyes?
Yes and no. And they'll grow back.
Can I make some sort of like insight check on this plant?
Absolutely.
Is this hurting it? I don't. This is concerning.
Yep.
Not that concerned. It's a 10.
A 10. He just says these things are great for strengthening your immune system.
Okay.
Yeah. They give the potion that lovely little texture. But yeah, it doesn't hurt them.
Eyeball texture.
Yeah. But as you pluck them out, you're going to see that the eyeball still moves around with you. Yeah.
No.
Need 12 of them? Do you want to grab some? They're like
Okay.
fist size.
Yeah, okay. I try one.
I
Okay.
am so glad that this is Gideon and not
Yep.
Amelia, because I'd be like, ugh.
Magical plants are weird, guys.
I will try one, and if it doesn't seem like it's hurting it, I'll do it. I'll just
Yeah, it's just a little plop. It's just a little squishy sound. That's about it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sticky.
And after you get them all, he's pretty much just you're gonna see him just like put some water and some new soil on top, and they kind of like just absorb it, and a slow little eyeball starts to appear again. It's like it only takes about a week for them to grow back. We'll be fine. All right, so that I think is all you need from me. Bees. Luna's in the garden.
That's not for you.
No, Luna's the beekeeper here. She has I think she's the only one who could communicate and deal with them. They're a little finicky.
Did the bees talk to they talk back?
I'm not sure. I haven't figured that part out yet. It's been quite a few years, and I still don't know if she just talks and they don't answer. I don't know. It's one of those questions with Luna, it's just best not to ask.
Okay, bye!
Alright, if you need anything more, let me know. Okay.
I'll go pick up my backpack.
Okay.
Mr. Elegante, who will not let me pick him up, which is rude and fine.
Yeah, he's literally been watching the entire thing, almost like if he had a watch on, he'd be looking at it all the time.
Yes,
like,
Mr. Elegante, that was gross. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We will go back to Maddie now. Maddie. So eventually, you get into the lovely inn with Aberforth and Allison. Her dad's not around. There's nobody in the inn because it's fairly early. This place looks like it's not the best shape. This looks like a place that you should not be in at all. But behind the counter, he's pretty much just gonna pull out like a whole bunch of little mini kegs that he's gonna tie together, and he's just gonna look around and go, I really need to get back here more often. He is. Remind me to yell at your dad. Allison's just gonna look up at him and go, I can do it for you. He responds more to me than he does to you. He's just gonna look around and go, yeah, right. Well, he's gonna think someone stole all this.
With us just taking all this?
We'll let him worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll teach him a little lesson. Yeah. Allison's just gonna look and go, yep, yes it will. Can't wait for the reply. All right. Yep. Nope. Go for it.
Can I roll an insight?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You'd be able to tell that Allison and Aberforth really enjoy bugging their dad, but bugging Seamus. Yep.
Okay.
They have almost like a better working relationship than student and professor. Yeah. This is more of this is where she lives.
Okay.
Yep.
So, are you here like all the time?
Oh yeah, my room's upstairs.
Oh. Okay.
When Dad got the job here, Aberforth, we kind of needed a place to live. Mom works around the corner, so it just kind of worked because Aberforth had extra room. He's just going to look and go, well, not really extra room. The portrait that you guys came through, he's just going to point to and go, that was the sister's old room before she passed, and it's been not used since. So, figured it was a good time to have somebody in there.
Okay. I know how to cast Scourgify, right?
You do.
Can I cast Scourgify on the room?
Yeah, start cleaning?
Yeah, just before we go. While they're
Absolutely.
gathering stuff, because I'm not doing anything. I'm just like there for moral support.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a performance roll.
Okay.
Oh, and
I make it worse.
you make it worse. Professor, he's almost, you're going from barkeep to professor in almost an instant, and he's just going to look at you and go, what are they teaching you? And then he's going to spend the next 5 minutes making sure you get the spell down correctly.
Awesome.
Okay.
I
So
get
give me,
advantage today?
give me one more with advantage, please.
Well,
15. Beautiful. He's just going to say, right, practice, dear. You're allowed to practice certain spells. That's a good one to practice. And actually, it's a good one. When we get back, I want you to start cleaning your dorm. Since this is a disease of some sort, we don't know where it's from. May as well start practicing and start cleaning everything.
Okay. Don't
Beautiful.
the elves get mad when you do that?
Yeah, well, I think they're busy and practice is practice.
Okay. She writes it on her list.
Beautiful. All right. And also, before we get back, we'll see if there's anything else I can get you to do, seeing as you are quite capable. 1.5 of you are capable. Allison's just going to look at Maddie and go, yeah, I'm really not great at a lot of stuff. And then she's just going to space out. He's just going to look at you and go, give her a minute. Give her a minute. And then she comes back. Right. Sorry. Hi. Yep. I'm good.
Okay, good. All right. Well, is that all we needed here?
Yep. Let's get this to for potions class, so they can start brewing. They got to have this first.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Can I have another con save from Ava, please?
Well,
You're not doing great, are you?
no.
Hey,
He just kind of fell
hey,
asleep.
Ava. Hey, Ava, you suck.
I was hoping you were gonna get better, but
Nope.
Nope.
Ava is just staying in bed. At one point, she fell asleep with a book over her face. That's just what she did. It's fine. It's okay. I'd rather have all my.
I feel
bad
like that's
rolls
how
when
Ava
I'm
always
dead.
falls asleep.
No, Ava puts the book close on the side. This is an accident.
that is a good question.
Thanks. I asked it.
I know.
So
I
what you're
don't-
saying is I was right.
I don't think so. Like that is more like off little school property a little. I don't think it's on this map at all, is it?
I don't know.
You'd be able to see it from up where you are in the greenhouse area, but you are not near it. No.
How close?
Walking, probably, if you were on the ground pretty much from where you are, maybe a 40-minute walk from there.
Never mind.
It's quite a ways away, yeah. Because it's such a large area, it's not near the actual school itself. You'd be able to see it off in the distance, that'd be about it.
Okay, that's fine, thanks.
Okay. Alright. So, Amelia, where to next?
I am looking at the map.
Yep.
So I can figure that out. Where was I?
And time-wise, by now, with you walking around, you going there, you guys would be coming back from Hogsmeade by the time you're walking around. You'd still be just coming. You're almost would be noticing each other at some point soon, just to let you know. Depending on where you are.
No. Oh no. Does it have the paper that he gave me? Does it have the faculty tower?
It would have, yeah. It's like
Okay.
a little map. Yeah, like it's pretty much you know exactly. You've walked around the school enough by now to know where you're going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do the faculty tower because it's the next going, I
Okay.
guess.
All right.
And I'm really nervous about this one.
That's okay. Give me 3 areas, just because the school is pretty big, and then we'll just do 3 quick rolls.
Faculty tower, Gryffindor common room, and Slytherin common room. I'll do Ravenclaw last.
Okay, perfect. Give me a 3 investigation rolls, please.
Okay. Let me grab just 3d20 and then...
Yep.
Bloop. Please don't let me down. Okay, so first one, faculty, that is 14.
Okay. Nothing pops up on you.
Okay. 15. Yep, 15 for Gryffindor.
The 15 for the Gryffindors. While you're up walking around, and this would be the first time any of you guys have been there because you don't have a Gryffindor. Give me a quick history roll, please.
Oh, I'm really good at those. 11.
Okay. When you get to the Gryffindor area, where on your map it says where to go, and has the password for you to get in, the picture itself looks familiar. The only thing you'd be able to guess, it might be a Weasley because they got red hair.
Oh,
Kind of looks
not
like
the fat lady anymore.
It is not the fat lady anymore. It is actually Fred.
Fred. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Aww.
So yeah, the password, I believe, I have it written down somewhere. It is Balderdash this week. So when you get in, I will show you the Gryffindor common room. I don't have anyone in there because there's no point.
Right.
But this is the map of the Gryffindor common room. And it's not in the common room where you find it, but when you're in the dorm, because they're a little higher, outside, I'll say you're in the ladies area to start. Actually, you're Professor Flitwick, so you'd be with the guys. You do see Fred Weasley laying down, and I think he's the only, and another student. There's only 2 first-year Gryffindors. Most of them, they look like crap. There's a house elf that is wandering around tending to them. But outside the window, when you walk by, your tuning fork kind of vibrates a little in an area outside. And give me a perception check, please.
That is a 15.
Ooh. Kind of looks like it's pointing towards Hagrid's.
Okay.
Yeah, the more you weave it around, it's more vibrating in that general vicinity.
Okay.
Okay.
I will finish my notes in Gryffindor common room.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like for the majority there's maybe 30 or 40 students walking around, but the rest are pretty sick. Most of the ones that are walking around are older students. Most of them you don't know any of them. The only ones you would have seen are a couple of the older Weasleys that Gideon has talked to a few times, Victor and Louis.
Okay.
We're brother and sister. They're walking around, and most of the people are looking at you very, very strangely. Like, why are you here? You are not a Gryffindor professor, and they're just ignoring you completely.
Oh, good.
They look at you weird, but most of the students are not talking to you.
Cool.
Yep.
Before I go to Hagrid's, I'll go into Ravenclaw and Slytherin common rooms, and I'll do like the how many are sick thing.
Okay.
And
Pretty
then
much
I will
all the Slytherins. Minus one missing Gideon. I literally rolled a percentile to see how many students for each dorm room, and I hit 99% for Slytherins.
Wow.
So how much was Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff, I think I didn't write them down, was like 46, 47%. The Hufflepuffs are actually doing not bad compared to the rest. Everyone else was like 16 over.
99 is
90. I know.
Was there any
It's Gideon.
faculty
Gideon's
that were
the only
sick,
one.
or is it just students?
Pretty much students. Teachers seem to be unaffected. House elves seem to be unaffected. Just students.
Okay. And then what is it for Ravenclaw again?
Pretty much half. Yeah. Just a little over half. It didn't hit like the higher, like the 6th and 7th years as bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I will head to Hagrid next.
Okay. The majority of all 4 houses that you're seeing, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd years got hit hard. The 4th and up aren't as bad. Except for Slytherin. Yep. Okay. Gideon, where to next? You're going to Luna.
Luna's.
Beautiful.
Bees.
Perception check, please.
For bees,
Yeah, when you finally hit the garden. I'll move you over to that map.
I don't know if it's because we're playing Harry Potter, but I've rolled so many 7s today. Perception?
Yep.
12.
12. 12's enough to find Luna. She's got some sort of weird... It's not your normal beekeeping outfit on. Hers is more... Well, seems like it would attract more insects than anything, and like bees. It's like she's put like almost like a flower outfit on and is walking around in and around this general vicinity here. And she just does notice you and go, she's just gonna give you a little wave and go, Gideon, hi.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
What-
Professor.
What do you need?
Bees. No. I need honey.
You're here for the collection.
Professor Kowalski sent me to get stuff for Pepper Up Potion, and he said I needed to find you and get the magic honey.
Oh.
Everyone's sick.
Yes, I've heard. You can come in, but I can't have you looking like that. You're going to need one of these.
Oh, okay.
I do have a few for the older students, because technically first years aren't allowed here. Come with me. She's going to bring you into like a little shed that pretty much has the same outfit as her, just hanging everywhere.
I get to meet the bees. I'll leave the backpack with the cat and the
Yeah,
otter
she's
outside.
pretty much just she's kneeling down at both animals, and you have no idea what she's telling them. It is in completely different language, and they both just look at her and nod, and then they both literally just go sit beside each other and wait. Like they didn't even hesitate. This was just more, go sit over there, please, and they did. We don't need them in here causing a ruckus. When you go in, don't speak. They will. You'll see. So as you go in and open, there's not a lot in here, and they're not small. So normal, like honeybee, is like almost like half the size of your thumb, or almost the size of your thumb. At your age, these are more like fist size bees, and there's maybe only 30 of them. But they're all surrounded one big one about the size of your head. And she's just going to walk in and just stand there for a little bit. And she's just going to almost tell you to hold out your hand. Okay. She's she's just going to look at you and go, "We're talking. Give me a sec." And she's going to start buzzing, just like bee sounds. And eventually...
I want to make a check to see if I think the bees are talking back to her.
Okay, give me an insight.
Can I vibe check the bees, please?
You can vibe check the bees.
Thanks.
And like this
tell me everything, natural 20. Are these bees talking to her?
These bees are definitely talking to her.
Yes.
The entire inside of this shed is basically one big honeycomb. Like, it's literally dripping everywhere, but not on you. There's not like your normal buzzing in here. This is more like almost like a cat growl sound. And she is definitely communicating with them. And the conversation goes for a good 5 minutes before eventually one bee comes and just sits on your hand. And that's it. And she's just going to let you go, he has enough in him, apparently, for the potion. So he's going to go with you.
Okay.
Okay.
What's his name?
Well, it's more of a sensation than a name.
Okay.
Just call him Mr. B.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he got the Queen's permission, so we're set.
Okay.
Right.
Hello, Mr. B. Thank you for helping. Okay.
She's just gonna tell you not to turn your back and just walk out slowly.
Just back out of the room?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then as soon as you're out, the bee's just gonna start hovering, and she's gonna tell you to take your thing off.
Okay.
Okay. We got their permission. That's the main thing. When you're done with him, he'll just fly back. You'll be fine.
Okay. And is he going to be cool around, like, maybe unicorns or something? Because that's my next stop.
Oh. She's just going to look at the bee and go, and she's talking in bee again. And then after, 30 seconds, she's just going to say, "I gave him directions. He'll be fine."
Okay.
Okay. And you're just going to see the bee start to go.
She gave him directions to
the potions classroom.
The potions classroom. Okay.
Yep. Okay. That went well.
I got a natural 20, so I fully believe that the bees and her communicate. So if she says it's going to the classroom, I will believe her.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, thanks, Professor. I love this. I really want to know how you talk to the bees because they totally talk back, and that was super cool, and I love that. And I gotta go now though, because I gotta go find a unicorn.
Yeah. There should be a few in around here. They gallop every now and then.
Apparently Hagrid's getting one. I gotta go find him.
Oh. You'll be fine. She pauses for a minute. Then it's like, yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm great with animals. Don't worry.
They like girls better than guys.
Yeah.
Which, obviously. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Do you know if Maddie or the twins are good?
I haven't seen anybody.
Oh.
Every one of the Slytherins is sick, and I haven't seen any, because I went straight to Professor Longbottom for some other supplies, so I haven't been inside, really. I can check, though, if you want.
No, it's okay. I will. I have nothing else left, so I may as well go inside and... Yeah, these guys will be fine. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Bye, Professor!
She's already forgot you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already on next stop being unicorns. I forget Luna, too.
Okay.
I grabbed the backpack though.
Okay,
And the cat.
perfect. Yep.
I mean,
And
who
I will-
didn't know that Luna is the queen bee?
I will. That was terrible. I will
Mm-hmm.
go try and find
I was waiting for that.
Hagrid.
I honestly
No,
was.
God no, I hate it.
Oh, that's
I'm
funny.
ill. Leave me be.
All right. Maddie. You eventually come through with Allison and Professor Aberforth, and you hit up the potions class with your gilly water. There you will notice that Fox, the phoenix, is pretty much just on a little perch. It is only the professor in there right now, and he's pretty much got this massive cauldron. This thing's like big. It's not one that you've seen in class before. This looks like it is built for brewing mass quantities. And on the bottom, it's got like a little spigot, almost like a keg would for just pouring out. But it's got 3 different settings for different size jars, like small little vials, bigger vials, and like a really big flask almost. And he's just going to look at you guys and go, "Great, you took longer than I thought you would. Perfect, pour it all in."
Okay. She starts taking stuff out of the bag.
Yeah.
She like starts pouring it in. She's
Beautiful.
like subtly staring at Fox out of the corner of her eye. She's very interested in him.
Yeah, this pretty much looks exactly like water, but you can smell a lot of alcohol coming out of it.
Oh, that seems really strong.
We're going to boil the alcohol off, don't worry. Well,
Okay.
95% of it off. It helps in the healing process. All right.
Okay.
Now, after all that's in, you're going to see it start to slowly heat. And Aberforth's just going to look at everybody and go, "Well, this is not my specialty. What did you need Fox for?" The professor's just going to look at Fox and goes, "Well, I need to try and make him cry. I need at least 1 or 2 tears from him."
Maddie
how to
was
make
very sad about that.
I've been trying to coax a few out of them, but we're not too sure how yet. Doesn't happen often for phoenixes to cry, but we need at least 1. I would hope for 2. So we're just kind of trying to workshop that.
What if you talked about Dumbledore?
Well, Aberforth's just going to look at you, and he's just going to hold his hand out and say, I got it. Fox, come here. They're going to go... You're going to see him walk up to the picture of Severus Snape. And they're just going to have a conversation. It's pretty much Aberforth yelling and telling the portrait of Severus exactly what he thinks about him.
Oh my god.
It is probably... Yeah. But eventually... He's not like using swear words. It's just more... it's more of a... You let my brother down, that type of stuff. He's more for Fox's perspective. And eventually, Fox goes over and drops a couple tears into the vat.
What was Snape's reaction?
It's
a portrait, right?
It's a portrait. It's a semblance. The portrait's reaction, give me an insight check.
Okay. 21.
The response is pretty much, "And I'd do it all again."
Okay.
Yep. So yeah. Probably a conversation he's been wanting to have for a while, and this was just a great time to have it.
Okay.
Yep.
Maddie looks uncomfortable, like she walked in on something that she shouldn't have seen.
Definitely. Yeah. Aberforth, you're going to notice after, is just like, sorry about that. I didn't think I was going to go that far with it, but needed to be said. Well, now, I guess that's enough for me. Did you guys want to help watch brew, or would you like something else to do?
Yeah, we can still help. What do you need?
Okay, Professor Kowalski, they are in your hands. Allison's just she's more just standing going, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what to do. Professor Kowalski's going to pretty much just look at you. Right, if you want to help, that's fine. He is going to hand you the directions on the potion. And he says, if you would like to help me stir and all that, by all means. And
Okay.
I will stick it in our Discord channel for you. So that is exactly what we need to do. So he's going to go over the process with you a few times while he waits on ingredients.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Ava,
Yeah.
con save. I really want a nat one. A 7. Okay. All right. Well, I had a thing that 3 raw saves bad was going to do something, but 4
That's
will
fine.
now. That's
Do
fine.
it.
Do it. I'm okay with it.
Whoa.
Hog's flu has a very odd side effect. It doesn't hit. It hits certain students worse than others.
Clearly.
You've tried to push through, you've tried to read, you've tried to get better. But something in you just kind of shifts and changes. You shrink a little, you change a little. And what everybody else in your dorm room sees is you turn into a little tiny piglet.
Rip.
As the hog's
That's
flu
why it's
has
called the hog
completely
flu.
taken over your system.
As if Ava needed more reasons.
Yep. So you are currently a tiny little piglet with an intelligence of 2 running around your dorm room.
This is the worst fate for Ava. You're a pig and you can't read? This is the worst.
Yes. And you're going to notice over time that you're not the only one. You eventually get a few friends.
Yay.
Oh my god, please tell me Alonso is a pig in his room.
Since he's not here, give me a percentile roll.
Yes.
60 and over, he's a pig.
I want this so much. That's the real reason Mr. Elegante is like, change this now.
Now.
Mhm.
He comes back. Ramon comes back and he doesn't have Mr. Eleganto anymore.
Oh my god.
He's like, I have revoked you.
Oh. No, he's not a pig.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
An 8.
All right.
It's just me.
I should have said low, but I wanted to at least give him a little
It's
bit of a
fine.
chance. All right. Okay. An 8. Well, we'll say an 8. Who's the Ravenclaws here? Let's give her a friend, and let's see who it's going to be. Who's with you? We'll say good old Clara Flamel is also a pig with you.
Yeah, so the two of the smartest kids in class.
Yep. Yep.
Alright.
Okay. So you got a friend. But for the foreseeable future, until you get a potion or 2 shoved down your throat, you are squealing and having a great old time. All right,
Guys, I'm gonna
Amelia.
take a nap. I'm done playing.
Amelia.
Wait,
I,
just a quick thing. We
Yep.
are about halftime. I don't know if you want
Oh, sure. Let's do a break. Absolutely. We've been having so much fun, I ignored the time. So yes, we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes with some more shenanigans and see who else gets turned into a pig.
Yay!
Well, we're back.
Hi. Books are important.
Yes, we had
Everyone
a great.
here is a nerd at heart.
Yes.
This is what you get for having girls' night with Brandon. We will talk for a 20-minute break
Oh, yeah.
about books.
That's
and
fine.
How much we did or did not like them, but read them anyways.
I would be right there if I read the book, but I had no idea what you're
Yeah.
talking about, so I just smiled and nodded and did a
As
little
you
bit more
should.
prep. I
As
know.
you should. Just smile and nod, boys.
Smile and wave, boys.
All right, so we are back with Emelia, I believe.
Yes.
Now, at this time of the day, eventually you are next headed to Hagrid's, I believe.
Mhm.
Okay. Gideon, you'd be heading there pretty much in around the same time. So I need a perception check from Gideon, please.
Can I use my passive?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay, I see it.
When you're outside heading there with your Mr. Eleganto towing behind you, your otter in a bag, you just randomly see like an extra foot taller Professor Flitwick with a tuning fork walking towards Hagrid's hut too.
Hi, Professor.
Hi, Gideon.
Doesn't really
Okay.
sound like him.
No.
No.
What did?
You know Emelia enough to know that's her shoes in her outfit. Just the face is a little different.
Oh, yeah. They did tell me Flitwick might not be him.
Yeah. It just seems with your passive, it's more of a something's off. But
Why?
weirdly enough, you look at it and there's just something pushing your care away. It's like just ignore this person almost.
Okay. Where are you going?
Hagrid.
Me too. What do you need at Hagrid's? I'm on a mission for ingredients.
Well, this thing tells me when someone's really sick, so I'm just checking to see if Hagrid is sick.
Well, I hope not. He's supposed to be bringing me a unicorn.
I also hope he is not sick.
Okay.
She doesn't know that she thinks it's you. Like you know you're you, but she does not think you're you. Just to let you know. She doesn't know it's
I'm thinking
Emelia.
about unicorns. I don't really care.
No. So eventually, both of you, not recognizing each other at all. Well, Emelia knows
Skip,
who you
skip,
are, but
skip.
you have no idea. You come across Hagrid just outside of his like a little area where you know that Care Magical Creatures class sometimes goes, and he's got a fenced-in area with maybe a dozen weird-looking creatures.
Oh
You're
my
not too sure what they are.
God.
But you do see Hagrid randomly tossing them some food, but he is hacking, he is coughing, he does not look or sound well.
Hi, Professor Student Hagrid.
Oh, hi, Gideon. He's looking at Emelia. Professor?
Hi.
And
I'm gonna do the thing.
it points towards the creatures, not him.
Professor, what are those things?
Oh, sorry. They were part of our, they're on loan. They're called Nogtails. I'll send you a picture. They kind of look like, almost like a small little boar, but with like giraffe legs almost. They're a little taller.
That's terrifying.
Yep. So they'd be almost like a hog type, but 2.5 feet more off the ground. They got long legs. Yeah, they're called Nogtails. They're neat little creatures. Most farmers don't like them. He's gonna look around and go, they're just, how do I put this delicately? They're all male, and they get into farmers' fields a lot, and well, they like to breed with other pigs.
Icky.
And they always come out males, and a lot of farmers don't like them, but I find them interesting.
How many?
About 20.
Where
go
are
ahead,
they on loan
Professor.
from?
Oh, I got these from, I wrote it down. Where did I put that name? They are from the Castello Broscio School. They have a botanical, livestock. It's like a botanical garden and a bunch of magical creatures.
You mean Castello Bruxo?
Yes, Castello Broscio.
Like,
He's sick, so it's a little.
Can you
Spell that for us.
I
yes, it's Portuguese.
yeah. I'll put that in here for
Never mind, I'm just
you.
gonna Portuguese school.
Yes, we got these guys and something for Neville from there a while back. We had our they were part of our this week's Care Magical Creatures. So most of these students have been, in and around them a little. What?
I'm getting ingredients because everyone's sick. I need a fresh unicorn hair.
He's just gonna pat himself and go, I did get that note. Sorry, I got a headache. Right. Well, I'm not really up to. I got something that'll work. You guys just stare at these guys for a sec. I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
He's gonna go inside his hut and come back out with. Kind of looks like it's pretty much like what you guys would know. It's almost like a drinking horn, almost, but it's a unicorn horn. And he's gonna blow on it really, really hard. It's not gonna make much of a sound, more of like almost like a dog whistle. And then he's just gonna put it down, sit down, and go. She'll come.
Oh my god. Okay, amazing. I'm just going to wait now.
So everybody's sick, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble again, aren't I?
Do you know if these spread illness?
Well, one of them didn't look the greatest when we came in, but he got a little better, so. But they've been handled quite a bit by most of the students, especially yesterday. Yesterday was a big day. Maybe? Uh-oh. Well, I'll deal with that later, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't take long, but eventually, it's not a full-grown unicorn that comes out. This one's more. You guys really don't know unicorns at all, but this one does come straight out of like the dark forest and just starts prancing. It'd be about. Trying to think of a horse breed. Almost like Mustang size.
I want to pet it so bad.
So
No.
it's taller than you guys for sure. It only
We're
comes up.
11.
Yeah, it maybe comes up to Hagrid's like upper thigh. And it just literally wanders right up to Hagrid and gives him a little nuzzle.
I'm gonna put my hand out.
Yeah.
He's just gonna put his hand up and go.
You look like a man. It won't like you.
Ask her for permission first.
Hi, I'm Gideon Weasley. I would please.
Can I have animal handling from both of you, please?
God.
will just say please. Like, I'm not going to introduce myself because I know I would slip up and. Yeah, that's a 12.
I want nothing more.
If Maddie knew, she'd be so jealous. It's like, I have to watch Fox cry.
Yeah, right. Okay. 17.
17. I wanted 15 or above.
I have one skill.
I'm so sad.
I know.
Because you look like a man.
This is true.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
You do look like Professor Flitwick with a tuning fork in your hand that's vibrating a lot in your hand, pointing towards the pigs. That too.
Yeah.
Hagrid's just gonna put a hand on like he's sitting down and he's taller than the unicorn. Celeste here is quite great. Should we get most of our wand hairs from her? Just one? How many do you need? I think it's just one.
I think it's just one. That's all that I was told.
Yeah, one.
I think just one should do for the whole school, please.
Okay. Celeste, one? Yes. Okay. He's just gonna like reach around and go, sorry, and pull one out of the tail and hand it to you.
Okay, thanks. Put it in my bag. Try to pet
Okay. Yeah, you with the 17 you can pet the unicorn.
Yes!
Is she soft?
This is magical. I
Yeah,
assume it's very
pretty much
soft.
exactly like a horse, almost identical. Yep. He's just gonna look and go, her name's Celeste.
So
Hi,
sad.
Celeste. Nice to
Okay.
meet you. Thank
Yeah.
you. This is the best thing ever. Gideon cries a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little.
You'd be able to
crying on the inside
Yeah.
right now.
give me a perception check for both of you, please.
Okay. No, I
Of
noticed
course.
nothing but the
18.
unicorn.
You notice the Nogtails have backed themselves into a corner and almost are trying to get away from this thing.
I'll look at the Nogtails and then look at Celeste and then back.
Hagrid's just going to
Lean
look at the
back.
both and go, oh, sorry. My bad. Celeste,
Do
sorry.
they not like them?
You're going to have to leave. How do I put this delicately? You're going to see the unicorn basically turn around and prance away.
Oh, bye! I love you.
Well, Nogtails are, well, they're magical, but some people call them demonic, and just something of pure good like Celeste and them just shouldn't be in the same area. Had I been thinking correctly. Whoops. And you'd be able to tell the
does it
Nogtails
hurt
go
them?
back to normal. No, they're just more frightened of each other.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this was amazing, and I will never emotionally recover, but I have to go find Professor
You-
Trelawney.
Oh.
This is... Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, professors.
Do you have the ingredient list? And
I've
how much
already got
time?
everything else.
Oh, okay. Might I suggest dropping that off first before you see Professor Trelawney, just so they can start brewing?
Okay. The bee's already on its way, but I'll drop everything else off first.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, those guys are great.
Mr. B. Okay.
Yeah, just
I
stay
gotta
away
go.
from the queen. You'll be fine.
I'm on the clock. Bye, professors.
Bye. Bye, Gideon. Bye. Bye.
Hi, Gideon.
Right.
Okay. Okay. I go. I just book it.
Perfect. All right.
Trip on the stairs.
Well, it looks like you found the source, which is the Nogtails. What would you like to do from here? Because it was your initiative first.
I will tell Hagrid bye and rush back to Flitwick to give him the list that I
Okay.
made and to tell him everything I just learned.
Okay. Perfect. You found the Nogtails faster than I thought you would. So he's pretty much just going to wave his hand, and you're going to go back to you. He's going to giggle a little and go, I wish I could see the look on some of the faces of people when they saw you walking around as me.
Well,
Did the spell work? Did it let you in?
Gryffindors ignored me.
Okay. As they should. Yep.
I think Gideon kind of suspected, but didn't say
Some of your closer friends might have been able to see past it. It's a new spell, a new charm I've been working on.
You might want to work on the height.
Oh, right. I did. Didn't think of that.
So if anybody asks, you have high-heeled boots.
Oh, I can. You're gonna just see him grab his wand and tap his boots and float up to your level a little.
That works.
I can do this. Okay.
That works.
Well, that's all I really need. But if you want some great, learning, you could go watch them brew the potion.
I will do that, and then I will also hand him back the list of how to get into places.
Beautiful. He's going to tell you to
I'm a
keep the
good
tuning fork.
Yay!
You can add one magical tuning fork. He's going to look and go, eventually I'll teach you how to tune that into looking for something specific. So yeah,
Cool.
basically it's a spell component for locate object. Locate person, not object. It is technically a second level spell, but it's one that you can just constantly use.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I just stuck
Perfect.
it in my other possessions because I don't see a thing for it.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
I will head to wherever they're doing the potion thing.
Potions, beautiful. And I assume Gideon's going to drop everything off at potions class.
Yeah, I fall down a staircase, get up, deliver the potions, fall up the staircase on the way to Trelawney's, get up, keep going.
Okay.
There's too many stairs today.
I know.
Still thinking about the unicorn, though.
Yeah. So,
I'm so sad.
for sake of what I need, I'm going to have you and... You're going to hit the potions class first. At almost the same time that Emelia's like pretty much right at a couple minutes behind you, not too long.
Yeah, because I'm sprinting.
Yeah. So you're going to get there first. And you're going to notice that Maddie and Allison are still in there.
Yeah, I'm just bleeding a little bit from a cut falling down the stairs.
Maddie, you're going to notice Gideon come in with a bag full of stuff, and her pet otter, and Mr. Eleganto.
And bleeding from the head.
A little bit.
Does a double take. She's like, "Are you okay?"
What? I pet a unicorn!
And Professor
Looks
Kowalski's going to
directly
look at
she's
you.
Like, I watched Fox cry.
That's so sad. Why did you do that?
Professor Kowalski's going to look and go,
Really uncomfortable.
it was uncomfortable, but necessary.
Hi, Professor. Did you get the bee I sent you?
You're going to notice, like pretty much when you came in, it's just been hiding in a corner waiting.
Oh.
Because it wasn't
Mr.
told
B.
who to talk to or what to do, just
Oh,
come.
sorry. Mr. B, this is Professor Kowalski. He's the potion guy.
We've met.
Professor Kowalski, this is Mr. B.
Pleasure. How'd you do, ingredient-wise? Oh, wow. Right. Okay. The echinacea blossoms, how'd that go?
Eh.
Okay. I should have, I didn't really think that one through. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That one might have been a little gross for someone your age, yes. But now you know how to do it. That's the important part.
I will remember how to pluck things' eyeballs forever now. Yes, thank you, Professor. I'm sure
You're
that's
welcome.
what I was sent here for. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
it's-
go find Trelawney now, if that's all. I still got one more stop, but Professor Haggard said I should drop this off first so you could get started.
Trelawney.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Okay. I would suggest taking a couple friends. She's a little clustered sometimes, and going in alone is sometimes not the best. Why don't you take Maddie here? I'll keep Allison.
Maddie, you want to go on an adventure?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's like desperate.
Alright, I'll grab Maddie's hand. Come on. But we're running because I was told there were house points given out, so now I'm being super quick, and I only fell down the stairs 3 times, and it's been really good. And I petted a unicorn. I'm just dragging Maddie out the room. And also, I think Flitwick is a fake, but I can't figure out who it is. I don't know why he's wearing boots.
Along the way, you will run into Emelia at the same time.
I just side-eye Flitwick as I drag Maddie past.
Wait, is
It's
she
not
still in
Flitwick.
Flitwick form?
No, she is
She stopped.
Emelia.
Oh, sorry.
She
Bye,
has.
Gideon, Maddie.
Amelia,
Bye,
bye,
Gideon,
Amelia.
Maddie.
Bye, bye, bye. Oh, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was gonna go watch Potion.
Well, we're supposed to go find Professor Trelawney, and we were told to bring friends. Do you want to come with us, or do you want to watch the potion?
Oh, I'll go with you.
Okay, come on. And I'll grab her. Follow the stairs.
Okay, you guys are heading there. Ava,
Yes.
you are a pig. You're a pig with a friend right now.
Oh, cute.
And eventually, as a pig, what do you think you'd be doing in your dorm room as a pig?
I would literally be chasing and then running away from anyone trying to catch me.
Beautiful. That's what I was hoping. I want, give me at least 3 deck saves, please.
Have you guys seen that video game where you play as a baby,
Yeah.
and the other person has to play as the person
the
trying to
first
keep you
one-
safe?
wait.
Because that's what this is.
Is it still my normal dex?
We'll just still use you unless you want to find a pig,
That's fine.
a 5e
Dirty
pig.
20.
Okay, dirty 20. All right.
17. Now,
Yep.
now the good rolls are coming when I don't want them.
Yep. Yeah, they're trying to pick you up and shove a potion down your throat.
And a 14.
Okay. It takes a bit, but you are. I wanted 15 or over, for them to catch you, 15 or under, I should say. So I needed 14 or under. It takes a bit, but eventually you feel someone's hands around your tiny little squirmy body, pick you up and shove something in your mouth.
It's an apple.
It's a Granny Smith apple. And yeah, you eventually, your
That is
body
not the
temp.
right apple for that.
I know it's not.
Okay.
Royal galas are the best. Eventually, you feel your entire system get really, really warm. And then steam starts coming out of your nostrils and your ears. And eventually you start to turn back into Ava. But you remember being a pig. And you're also muted.
I was about to ask, do I have any recollection?
You
of
remember
this?
all of that. Yep.
I will run into the covers and hide.
Okay.
And cry. I hate it here.
You're going to have Professor Flitwick come up to you and go, "Are you okay, dear? It finally took me a while to find some old stock. I was hoping on using this on a few other people, but I hadn't seen someone get as bad as you two did. So, how you feeling?"
I don't like it.
But how
am I feeling?
You feel normal again. Yeah. Nose, runny nose, no sick, no achy.
I feel. Everybody's gonna be laughing.
Well, I'm sorry this happened. I will give you some space, but as long as you're feeling better, the rest of the day's yours.
Okay. She
If
stays
you're-
under the
if-
covers.
okay.
Meanwhile,
Beautiful. He's just gonna slowly back out of the girls' dorm where he should not be.
yeah, I think the thing is, she really didn't like that experience.
No.
And
I'll send Matron Longbottom when I can. She's just been busy.
yeah, she's just kind of like in her safe place. She's gonna just hide.
Beautiful. Excellent. All right. The other three of you are headed to your... You don't have divination yet. That is not for a while. But you do know where the class is, and you eventually do make your way to that classroom. And I'm not putting tokens because there's just no point. Because you guys all know what she looks like, but for those watching, I will try and find a picture of Trelawney for yous. Wherever I have it. That one. You are going to find her on top of a pile of cushions with a small little tea set in the middle and about 6 or 7 crystal balls all around her, and she's in the middle. She doesn't even notice you guys come in.
Professor?
No response.
We can't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah?
Well,
I'm
Molly.
talking. Oh,
Molly.
Molly, sorry. Nope, you're still muted. No, you are.
Sorry.
No, not you, Molly.
Yeah. Nope, can't hear you. Nope.
You guys were saying it so many times I started to think it was me.
Okay.
I didn't realize.
Okay, sure. All right. Well, anyway, what's your passive?
20.
Right.
Wait, passive what?
Perception.
Yes, 20.
Okay. She's almost in a trance, like form.
Is this something, given my mom's proficiency with divination stuff, do I think this is something I should wait out, or something that I could interrupt?
I think it's more something I'm going to leave up to you to try and... It's more either would work. But how long this could go on for, you have no idea.
Yeah, okay. Does it look like she's looking at the crystal balls, or just
Eyes closed.
around? Okay.
Eyes closed.
Interesting.
Can Maddie at least hear us?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay, you can hear.
You can hear us, but we can't hear you.
Is there
Yeah,
like a
it's
mute
weird.
button on your headset that you might
Yeah,
have
that's what I was
pressed?
gonna say. Oh, now you've muted yourself.
Yeah, that one says muted now. Yeah.
Has the...
Oh, there you are. There you are. There you are.
Yay!
Yeah.
There you are.
Sorry, what, Ava?
I was just gonna
No,
say
she's
maybe
trying to
the
figure out
Zoom, yeah, maybe the Zoom just disconnected. It chose
Okay.
a different input.
Oh, gotcha.
Maddie, I feel like we should interrupt her because we really need that last supply, but I don't like interrupting rituals.
What if we just like throw something at her?
Oh, it's gonna be our teacher at some point. I don't think we should throw something.
She wouldn't know who it came from. It's fine.
She's a divination wizard. I think she. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe. Maybe we just.
I just
Maybe-
feel like I don't want to get in the circle. That's
I don't think we should get in the circle.
why we should throw something at her.
Can I try to just
you can.
send a little message?
How would you like to try that?
I don't know how messages work in this, but I have done it before.
Mhm.
It is the skill I brought with me.
Mhm.
I suppose it's probably like a little telepathic. I
Okay.
would think, right?
Yep.
So I'll just kind of like, Professor, not sorry to interrupt, but we need an ingredient. All the students are sick. I don't know if this is working or if you can hear me, but it's Gideon Weasley.
Perception roll, please.
Help,
Sorry.
please.
Persuasion roll, please.
Oh god, that's a terrible idea.
I know.
This is not my skill set. Oh, okay. That's not bad actually. 15.
Okay.
Really good.
You would notice her like more of a cock the ear and almost like she's listening still. There's something there.
Okay. I talked to her in my head, or in her head a little bit. I think she's listening, but I don't know. I don't know what. Amelia, do you have anything? Okay.
I think I have an idea. I wanna cast Mage Hand, but it's
Yep.
Accio. Can I
Yep.
just? I just want to do like a gentle little tap on her shoulder
Okay.
with like a finger. Just boop.
Okay. That's all you really needed to knock her out of that. She just kind of.
Oh, I was gonna go way harder than that. Okay.
Wake up, slap.
No, I had a different idea.
Oh God.
Hi.
Hi.
What day is
Sorry to
it?
interrupt.
I don't know. Saturday?
Oh, only? Okay.
Yeah, all the students are sick. We need some fucking crushed moonshine. What do we need?
So how close are you guys to her?
Moonstone.
Outside the circle,
Like right at it though?
Probably by
probably.
the entrance. I don't think that we entered very far.
You don't think we went in?
Like we probably went in
I
and saw
think
her
I
in a
went
ritual.
in.
I was
Okay.
like,
I went in trying to message her, so not
Okay.
in the circle, but I'm in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first time you and Maddie have met her at the same time
Yeah.
together.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to see all of the lights in the room go out.
Oh.
And Amelia, this is a little weird for you. But Maddie and Gideon are almost like pulled into the circle
Ah.
with them.
whoa.
And they just randomly sit down beside her. Not you, though.
She squeaks.
Yeah.
This is just more of a
Squeak.
whoop. The Trelawney is going to... Her eyes are going to turn white. And almost as if the three of them are going to hold hands.
My hands snap out.
And then it goes completely dark. And from Trelawney, you hear... On a night of storms, two souls entwined. Born under shadow, their fates aligned. The stars will whisper, the moon will sing, of the bond they share, an eternal ring. Once each year, when shadows fall, one will see through the other's call. A glimpse of truth, a moment brief, tied by destiny, by joy, by grief. Two as one, they walk the path. A choice will come, unleash the wrath. Only together can they break the chain, or else be lost, and darkness will reign. And then the lights go back on, and Gideon and Maddie, you find yourself, oddly enough, sitting on the ground holding Trelawney's hand. But you don't remember any of that. You didn't hear anything, you didn't see anything. Randomly, you were standing, and now you're sitting with Trelawney. And she comes out of it and just shakes her head and goes, "Oh, hi. Oh, you guys decided to join the chant? Great. Thank you. Would you like some tea?"
What?
We need.
You guys didn't hear any of that. Amelia, you heard all of that. You're the only one.
Can you type that? And
I will copy and paste that for you.
I don't know how we got holding hands, but
Oops.
Oh my god! I'm so glad it's not just me.
I don't remember.
I wanted
We
Discord,
need
sorry.
moonstone crushed
Fresh
for the
moonstone.
spell for the potion.
Oh! I got lots of that. Come with me.
Okay.
She's just gonna stand up. I didn't even hear you guys come in. Sorry.
Okay. I don't. Oh, okay. We're not holding hands anymore. Okay.
Maddie's like nervously wringing her hands as she follows. She's like picking at her cloak.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
I like reach out for Maddie's hand and then don't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know why we were holding hands, but
It does feel weird now that we're not
feels
holding
weird
hands.
now that we're not holding hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did I notice that you tried to hold my hand?
Probably.
I just take your hand.
Oh, okay. I feel a little better.
Yeah, she just randomly gets up, goes into like a little cupboard that is covered in like teapots, saucers. She moves like a whole bunch of them out of the way and grabs this tiny little rock that is really, really, really polished to a nice sheen. And she's just going to hand it to you and go, just stick it in a mortar and pestle and just beat the crap out of it.
Okay.
Bye!
Good.
And then she just literally goes right back to where she was, closes her eyes, and sits.
Okay. Bye.
You know what just happened?
No.
Amelia, you know all of it.
I don't know how we got.
I think we go back to the door where Amelia is, and we're just like.
And
still
the door
holding
just,
hands.
as soon as you guys are outside, the door just shuts and locks.
I just got the weirdest deja vu. Like,
Amelia, what just happened?
Should go.
And you would also notice at the same time, sorry, Mr. Eleganto bolted. And your otter is like hiding in the bottom of your pack.
Emelia will give them the whole rundown of what happened
Okay.
in like 2 breaths.
What? I don't remember getting in the circle. I didn't hear any.
Kind of yoinked.
Did you hear anything? Any of them?
no, I don't remember. I just remember her looking at us,
Yeah.
and then we were there.
Okay.
And hi to Desolate in chat for the shout out. Hi. We got a shout out in chat.
Hey yo.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for listening
Shout
and
out.
watching.
I don't. Okay.
I feel like I just want to take this mortal and pestle with some moonstones and then just bring it back later. I don't want to be here anymore.
We could go.
Okay.
Let's go back to the classroom. We can crush it there, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. I think Gideon has been running like all day
Mm-hmm.
because I was told that like maybe I'd get more points if I was quicker. But she's not running now. She's very
Okay.
confused. She's not used to not seeing things
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and like time loss. Like even if it was
Yeah.
short, that was weird.
Yep.
Like that's not how my mom's rituals go.
Nope.
So I think unless they start running or something, I think Gideon just walks back confused and doesn't drop Maddie's hand unless Maddie does.
Same. Yeah, Maddie's slowly puts the stuff into her pack, like her satchel, with one hand. She's just trying to do it
Yeah.
awkwardly. And she's like, okay. But she's probably like glancing at Gideon every once in a while, like just trying to get a read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could insight check each other and tell me what you're thinking.
Maddie got a 14.
I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
You know everything, so
Ice cream.
we'll start with what's on Maddie's mind after that Gideon would gauge.
Okay.
All of it. She can read
Maddie's-
you like it's you.
Yeah, she's like wildly she's uncomfortable and she's feeling like anxious. She felt like a chill go down her spine
Okay.
afterwards, but then when like we let go of like each other's hands, she's thinking about like it just felt like cold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she's I think that's it. She's just very confused and she doesn't understand what's happening.
Okay.
I think it's pretty parallel for what Maddie's reading off of Gideon. I mean, Gideon is just as confused.
Yeah.
But it felt like Gideon's not really the most like likely to like hold hands or hug or anything like that. Like she's not the most touchy, but it felt really uncomfortable to let go of that. Like like a seeping cold, you know? Like it's like too cold in winter and it's like in the bones and it's just so uncomfortable.
Okay.
I think it felt like that for a second and Gideon did not like that.
Okay.
Do we know that like we're glimpsing each other's thoughts right now? Okay.
Not really, no.
So
no.
I think they're too parallel for us to notice it's not ours.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. You guys eventually make it to the potions class and crush your moonstone. You will notice that while you're there, he's pretty much been waiting for it. He hasn't put all the ingredients in yet. And Allison is just sitting there in a corner staring at the bee. That's all she's doing. The professor looks at you guys and go, "That took a while. You guys good?
It got
You okay?"
really weird, but we're good.
It gets weird with Trelawney. Yeah, sorry. I should have sent 4 or 5 of you.
We still need to crush the moonstone, but...
Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. He's going to point you over to Mortar and Pestle and just go, as fine as you can get it.
Okay. She starts unpacking everything from her satchel.
Okay. Perfect. While all this is happening, what's Ava doing? Feeling any better? Or are you still reading?
How busy does it seem? Is it seeming in the common room?
The common room.
Can I
most
hear
people
from
are
the
still.
bedroom?
You'd be able to hear the smattering of people in there. Yes, it's not as packed and busy as it normally is. Being a weekend and your first weekend, you would think that this place would be like full of people, but maybe a dozen voices.
Right. She will like peek to the common room. Does it look like older students, first years? What is
older for the most part, like 6th and 7th year students. And your prefect, I think, should be there too.
Right. Which were the kind of... Do I remember these were the people that were chasing after me?
No, not these. That would have been Flitwick.
Just him, right.
Yeah.
These weren't there when that was happening?
No.
Right.
You would notice the odd house elf is walking around, like, handing out, like, food for people.
Right. I'll probably go to the house elf and, like, see if they have any food for me. And then go back to the room.
Hi, yes. She's just gonna point to a pot and a bunch of bowls and go, help yourself. I brought lots.
Thank you. And she's trying to make like herself as small as possible. Like she's trying to like go by unnoticed.
Okay. No problem. The Flitwick is there and he's pretty much just pacing back and forth a little. Yep. Are you gonna try and talk to anyone, or are you just gonna...
No, she's gonna get
some me
go
time.
back to the room and eat.
Okay.
And then if it's still like relatively quiet, she'll try to make it
out. Okay. You'd notice that Miss Flamel, who also was turned into a pig with you, is pretty much just doing the same thing, just more of a, that was weird, right?
Yeah. She kind of like, even though she's not talking to her, she kind of like, no.
Yeah. I'm definitely writing grandfather about this. That was weird.
That shouldn't have happened, right?
I've never heard of anything like that, and I've heard a lot of things from him. That was weird. Must have been a weird strain. I don't know. I've been sick before, but not like that.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
No.
Can you do you think we could like search about it at the library or something?
If you're up for it, love to.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
As long as nobody's making fun of her, she might venture out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see Claire's more, I don't want to be in this room anymore. This is a great excuse. Let's get the heck out of here.
Out of here, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll go research it.
Okay. She's going to grab a bowl of stew at the same time and go. Perfect. Oh, right. We will go back to
I
the
would have
potion.
grabbed food as well.
Yeah, okay. Since we're running slightly out of time, we will go back to potions class. So, did you guys want to help with it, or are you just going to watch him brew? I'm going to leave this up to you.
I feel like Maddie and Gideon, when they crush the moonstone, they do that thing where it's like you make everything a two-person job, even if it's not. So one of them holds the bowl, and the other one is crushing, so we don't have to let go of our hands.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And it's like wildly inconvenient, but
Excellent.
I don't think Gideon. First of all, Gideon would not help with the potion, and also I don't think she's in the mindset to be helping with the potion.
Perfect. Yeah, you'd be able to tell.
Maddie,
You guys were up early. It's probably hitting close to noon by now. You've taken almost half the day to get to this point. So, he's pretty much just been waiting for all the ingredients before he can start. He's just going to look at everybody and go, all right, would you like me to do everything and just explain it, or would you like to help?
Help.
Help? Beautiful. For those who want to help, come on over. So he's going to he's pretty much going to gather you all around and go, right, who's good with a knife? Who's done a bunch of chopping at home?
I do.
Excellent.
I help my mom with her herbs.
He's going to pull out the mandrakes, who are kind of a little whimpering, and say, chop them all up for me, nice and thin.
Okay.
They're squirming a little.
Sliced.
Nice and sliced, just straight down. Give them a little quick wash and just as thin as you can, please.
Like potato chips.
Yep, pretty much.
Crisps.
Yep. And then stick them in.
Alright, I will.
Yeah, we
my
heard
best.
that.
Excellent. Give me a dexterity check, please.
Oh boy.
I think while this is starting, Gideon kind of just sits down if there's a chair close or on the
There's
floor
lots.
if there's
Yeah.
not, and kind of just pulls Andy out and is like in between Maddie and my lap, and is just kind of like trying to get some comfort from that.
Okay.
13.
13's enough not to cut your finger. Beautiful.
Bet.
Yep. Eventually you dice and slice 2 mandrakes. Most of the time they are squirming and, they're mandrakes. So you are chopping them technically alive.
I apologize while I'm doing it.
Yep. He's just going to look and go, it's what they're made for. It may seem gruesome, but
great.
I know. But it's helping the students. Just imagine they're just a root vegetable. You'll be fine. And they need to simmer for 10 minutes. So as you're doing that, he's going to say, beautiful. Now, next step, chop up all these peppermint leaves, please. Which is fairly easy. We only need like a couple cups of these. The smell from it, as soon as you add the mandrakes, it's pretty much just been boiled alcohol for now, for quite a while. As soon as you add the mandrakes in, it almost starts to smell like chicken soup, oddly enough, in here.
Okay.
Yeah. You chop up them. He's going to say, who wants to stir? And he's going to bring out a big paddle. Okay.
If no one else will, then I will.
I need it stirred clockwise 7 times and only 7. And while she's stirring, whoever wants to toss in these 12 echinacea blossoms, or eyeballs as the kids like to call them, in at the same time.
Where's what's-her-face? Wasn't she in the room too?
Allison's here.
Okay,
She's-
good. Make her
she's-
touch the eyeballs.
Allison? Oh, she's just going to...
Yeah.
Absolutely. And she doesn't even think about it. It's just more. Hi. You guys feeling good? This has been a day. I got to go home.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I
been
hope
a
they're
very
cleaner now.
long day.
All right.
I didn't hear what Maddie said.
I helped them clean
Oh.
their house. They didn't ask. I just. There are a lot of cobwebs.
Mm-hmm.
She's just awkwardly talking. She's like uncomfortable talking.
Yep.
Trauma conversations.
Yep. Eventually, as you guys are talking, you're going to see the bee come over and, like, squeeze his own belly, and honey's going to come out of his butt and go right into the pot. Like, a lot. More than there should be in him.
It's concerning that Gideon doesn't giggle at that.
Okay. Yeah, and almost like as soon as he starts squeezing, the professor comes over and gives him a little squeeze too to get a little bit more out. And then the bee almost like shrinks to a normal bee size. And then goes away. It's like, he had a lot more in him than I thought. Right. Okay. Who's got the unicorn here?
Oh, I had dumped out all of the ingredients
right.
before we went to Professor Trelawney, so unless he lost it, he should
No.
have it.
Right. He's just going to, like, straighten it out and drop the whole thing in. And you're going to see the unicorn hair is going to, like, stand up and stir itself 3 times and then dissolve into the liquid.
Does it make a difference if you don't straighten it out?
No, it usually does it on its own.
Oh, okay.
And then he's going to get a little vial with the phoenix tears in it and pour them in. Alright, your crushed moonstone. Yeah, you can dump that in. That looks fine. That's fine. And that all gets dumped in. And it's going to simmer for another 5 minutes. While he's doing that, you're going to see the liquid's going to turn like a nice bright green and then go to a nice like simmer blue color. Almost like, what's the one I'm thinking of? Like if you go swimming like on a reef, it's that crystal blue color, clear. Mm-hmm. So you can almost see the bottom of the pot. And then he's going to hand you all a whole bunch of little vials and flasks and tell you to start filling them up. Potion's done.
I will start filling.
Okay. It'll take a while because there's there's enough in here to do like about 1,000 vials.
I feel
he's
like
gonna
we do the same thing that we did with the Mordo and Pestle, where like one of us has the vial
Assembly
and the other
line?
has the stopper,
yeah,
and we just do that. And
Yep.
it takes twice as long, but
beautiful. All right. So over the course of a good probably hour, you guys finally get all these filled up. And he's just going to look around at everybody and go say, would you like to administer them to your fellow students, or would you like someone else to do that? You guys have been great today, by the way. I'm going to give you guys at least 50 house points each for helping.
Thanks.
thank you, Professor.
Yep. Normally, we wouldn't have first-year students, but you wanted to help. Wasn't going to say no.
I,
All right.
I look at Gideon and I'm like, but, we would. She's like acknowledging that we would have to separate to go help the people in our houses.
Mhm.
She's like, do you wanna go give us the doses, or do you wanna like, I don't know. We can go talk to Trelawney.
Oh,
I don't want to go back there. But we have to drop off the mortar and pestle.
okay.
The mortar and pestle was here. You got the
Oh,
one
I
right
thought-
from the shop. Nope, you
I
didn't
think
take
we
one.
just took the
Okay.
Yeah, you just took the
Okay.
stone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, maybe we let someone else take it and we go have lunch?
Okay.
It is pretty much
Yeah,
lunchtime.
I like that.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Professor, could you just make sure that Alonso gets it? Because I think his cat was really worried, and I don't
That's
know where
his?
he went. He ran off.
Mr. He's sitting at the door waiting.
Oh, okay. I just like
He's
maybe
just
give
being
it
quiet.
to Mr. Elegante. to bring-
If you want to give him one, absolutely.
Yeah, I
He's
just
just
give him
gonna
one.
gone.
Yeah, that feels like the best choice there.
Yep. He will administer it himself to make sure it's done properly.
He would.
He
That's
would.
what I'm saying. That's 100% exactly
Yep.
what would be happening.
You'd almost get a finally
Yeah,
out of him.
exactly.
Yep. But he does give you like a cat little bow. Okay. And then he goes. All right. So you guys are going to go for lunch. Amelia, are you going with them or are you going to help?
I'm gonna go help.
Beautiful. Okay. So eventually, over the remainder of the evening, you guys help heal the rest of the school. You will notice there's been a few teachers absent, and Dippet did get turned into a pig. I rolled for it.
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
We love that for him.
Yes. So he has been running around his room as a pig with his augury bird chasing him. That has been his day.
Love it.
He's been hiding away from the augury. Yes. But eventually they do get him. Yeah.
I think we go to the Great Hall. Just
It's pretty much
whichever table
empty. There's not many.
Yeah.
The only person you're going to find sitting there by himself is Teddy.
Okay, sure. I think I kind of instinctively maybe drag Maddie over to the Gryffindor table just because I recognize Teddy.
Yeah.
But I don't... Like, Gideon eats in a very un-Gideon-like way where it's more like, it's lunchtime, we should be eating, but I'm not paying attention at all to what it is or if I'm enjoying it. It's just kind of like
It's food.
Yeah.
we should be doing this, it's that time of day thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. Teddy's pretty much just enjoying the quiet and the alone time because he's finally been let out.
Yeah.
And then he's going to look immediately at Maddie and go, "Oh, you
Maddie
okay?"
kind of, like, I don't even know how to
Sorry about that.
She shrinks back a little bit. She's like, okay.
You and Chester, I'm told, did quite well of subduing me a little bit. Sorry about that. That was new to me.
Are you okay?
So far, yeah. Last night actually was a good night. I was able to keep my mind during the transformation.
That's
Right.
good.
Sorry. Yeah.
Gideon,
Maddie,
hi.
This is my cousin Teddy. Teddy, this is
We're both
Maddie.
Hufflepuffs. We've met.
right.
I tried to eat her the other day.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't do that.
I'm
Nope.
glad you're less hairy and feel better.
Well, yeah. Being an animagus, I can actually just turn into most things, but that was different. That took me over. I've never had that happen before.
I kind of
Sorry.
know what it feels like to just.
Sorry, not animagus. What is... it's close to that. There's something different.
Metamorphagus?
Metamorph, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Wait.
Metamorph
okay.
magus.
That's what she is. She's like, I kind of know what that's like, but maybe. So I'm sorry
Anyway.
that happened.
Me too. I had a good chat with someone from the ministry this morning who came by to check on me. And he said if I was able to keep my mind, it might be to the fact that I can turn into most things, so we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I'm still going to lock myself up every full moon for the time being. I got a place to do it now, so I'll be good.
That's good.
Mhm.
Hi, Kitty. I see the
Kitty!
kitty.
I know, I've been waiting for like 5 minutes.
Oh. I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I got to hold a little baby kitty yesterday.
We
Oh.
love that.
Aw.
Yeah.
He came running out of, like, there's tall grass over by my brother's, and he just
Nice.
came running out like he owned the place. No one had ever seen this little kitten before.
Nice.
Gave him a little can of wet food. He ate like half the thing in one sitting.
Aw.
Nice.
Did you get into a shelter?
My nephew was trying to get my sister-in-law to let them keep him. Like he was just like,
Exciting.
Mom, please, please, please.
Nice.
I
Well,
sent a picture to my husband. He's like, no.
I don't blame him. I would have said the same.
We
Um,
have two.
Yeah, I know.
We're only
Yeah,
allowed
they need
two.
a friend.
They have each other.
No, you have to have at least 3 so that if the other 2 get in a fight, they have a tiebreaker.
I see.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
One more
Alright.
cat doesn't really make a difference.
Well, since we got just a few minutes left, is there anything you guys want to do for the remainder of Saturday? Or is it more of a chill vibe?
Chill. It's been a
What
long
they've been
Saturday.
through, yeah.
Okay.
I think
They're all processing.
Yeah, I think Gideon had plans that she was going to do today.
Yeah.
And doesn't remember them
Okay,
at this
perfect.
point.
All right. Anything you guys want to do for Sunday? Because I want to get us past at least the weekend.
Well,
I know you
I
had
think-
plans with Rosie to study. I think that was the only thing we had already
Who?
set. You did, Gideon.
Oh,
you
no,
and Rose.
I canceled that because I already finished my work.
Okay, you and Rose were going to go over your astronomy homework.
But we already did that.
You've
I
already
taught her
done.
in the library, remember?
Beautiful. Excellent.
I think Saturday night, though,
Mhm.
when Maddie and Gideon have to leave,
Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
I'm going to describe what happens as soon as you split.
Okay.
well, yeah, because you switched to Sundays.
Yeah, I know, but like when you finally leave the room and you both go
Yeah.
your own separate ways, you're going to go this way, but your vision goes this way. Vice
Okay.
versa.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're walking where she's walking and seeing where she's going, but it's not your body.
I think Gideon starts... a
But it doesn't
little bit
last long, like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Gideon, for that 10 seconds, kind of starts, like, muttering to
Mm-hmm.
herself. Like, not really saying much of anything, but just kind of, like, confused murmurings. But if anyone were to pass, it would not be in common.
Okay.
It would be in parcel tongue.
Okay.
Ooh.
And she doesn't realize she's doing it.
I think Maddie she's disoriented. It's kind of like when a wave of like vertigo hits you, and she's like,
Yeah.
she like moves over to the side of the wall and just like braces herself against it for a second, and then
Mhm.
shakes her head.
Cool. All right. Anything else you wanted to do that evening again? Sorry.
I think Gideon has a nightmare that night. Nothing specific, but it's not a good dream.
You won't be the the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Maddie's just tossing and turning. She's like heaped a bunch of pot like covers on her. She's freezing.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're both cold, especially being in the dungeon.
What's Ava doing for Saturday, the remainder?
Did we find out anything about what?
Not yet,
doing?
no. That would be... Yeah, I'll describe that next session for you.
Right.
Mhm.
Then I guess, she would eventually. The only person she would go and find, I think, was on Sunday.
Mhm.
Was, I believe she needed to finish stuff with Chester, right?
Okay, yes.
So she would look for him, but she would be hiding. Like she's literally going to be trying, like, sneaking to make sure she doesn't encounter anyone that she
Okay.
recognizes from what happened.
Okay. For the most part, I think Chester, I had planned that he did not even get sick. Like, this was something that just kind of ignored him. And he would have woken up on his own, I'm assuming wandered the entire school wondering where everybody went.
Yeah.
He would have just been wandering around going, where is everybody? This is weird. I don't know what's going on. But you would have found him on the Sunday because everybody's back to normal on Sunday.
So I'll probably find him on Sunday just to finish up the work that I had promised to help him do.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'll stay kind of away, hiding. She's very embarrassed about what happened, and she's very worried what the consequences will be, so.
Excellent. Anything for Amelia for the weekend?
Probably just rereading that book.
Okay.
Like a bunch of times.
Yeah. Next session, we are going to start with you handing in your astronomy, and then we're going to do the time skip from then.
For Monday?
Yeah. So basically,
Okay.
we're going to do as if it's like the Wednesday night, you hand in your homework, and then we're going to skip a month to almost Halloween. Just like almost. I want to know what you guys found out for the homework that I give you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go from there. So, weekend is done. Everyone's happy. Everyone's great. You guys find out that the new building for your magical pets has been approved. Construction is going to start the next week. It's going to be outside the school in a new area near the Quidditch pitch.
Mm.
So
I
it's going to
think-
be the building you go to before the Quidditch pitch.
I think for Sunday, just because Gideon had originally was going to attempt to go convince, I'm completely blanking on the names, but the flying teacher.
Yes, Roland Hooch, Madam
Because we
Hooch.
had talked about it, about maybe taking some extra lessons.
Yeah.
But I don't, after her nightmare on Saturday night, and everything that happened that day,
Yeah.
I don't think she is remembering that.
Okay.
I think she probably wakes up and just immediately goes and tries to find Maddie.
Okay.
Not sure if the feeling is still there or not.
Okay. That works for me. I will let you two, if you wanted to do a little side RP and talk, to go with that for Sunday. By all means, come up with something. Come Monday, there is mail. And Ava, I just sent you your reply from your parents.
Yes, I'm reading.
Okay. For those who did send mail home, you would get a reply. I know Amelia was going to, but I haven't got that letter yet. So if you send me that, I will give you a reply. Same with anyone else. If you guys wanted to send anything home, if you want anything from home, I'll do that next session.
I think I send a letter Sunday night, but it
Sunday
wasn't
night?
back
Okay.
yet. Yeah.
All right.
I think after that
Okay.
day, I think I
All
sent a
right.
letter
If
home.
there's anything major you want a reply from, or
I'll send it to you, yeah.
send it to me, and you'll get it on the Wednesday morning before I make you hand in
Okay.
your stuff. So we'll do that next session. Cool. Well, that was fun, guys. You helped save the school, not turn into pigs. That's a good RP day. Cool. And I set a few more things up in motion, so yeah, that was fun. And we'll figure out if Haggard gets any issues from bringing in some Nogtails. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. That was fun. I don't think I have anything else.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a few things we just need to announce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's happening? What's coming up?
So we have, I believe, at 7 p.m. on Monday,
Yep.
Humblewood.
Yep.
Is that's going to be on the Discord, right?
Yeah. Discord.
Discord. So you have to join our Discord server.
Brand new game, session 1 of Humblewood with 5 players. DM'd by me Sunday. So it'll be bi-weekly on Mondays in our Discord.
There might be a game tomorrow as well at 9 a.m. EST, so you might want to tune in and see if it is actually happening. There is going to be at 7:30 p.m. EST on Tuesday Historia, Legacy of the High Seas, with some of us as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like there's a little potential love triangle in there at all.
What? No, definitely not between the
Nonsense.
3 of us in this call right now.
No.
No.
And
Everybody
then
wants
I
me, it's fine.
believe I believe the next game it will be a week from now at 10 a.m. EST on Saturday for the next Strixhaven.
Yippers.
If everything goes right, at least.
Yeah, as long as everybody's not sick.
Yes. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. There's a Discord server if you want to join and be part of the community and listen to the games that happen on the Discord. The link is in the chat. And yeah.
Huzzah! Bye.
Bye.
Bye.